Hey, I have a secret. Come here. I have to tell you something. I have the cheat code to life. This is part 67. If this is the first time you're seeing me, you should leave now. Head back to the intro, figure out why we're here, figure out if you want to be here. If so, start part 1, do the work, and meet us back here when you caught up. For everyone else, this is it. Everything that I've been going over, I think that I have enough information that I can kind of tie it together. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. Source has decided to create a life. It's one soul that is then split into two, a male energy and a female energy. These two are now twin flames. They sit down and they decide how in life to come down here and go through hardships to grow spiritually, to collect 7 gifts. These 7 gifts are the keys into heaven, which is all souls' goal, is to get into heaven. So obviously we've all heard about, heaven, peace on earth. It's beautiful. Like in heaven, you don't work. You don't work at all. You're just in peace. You get to do whatever you want every day, forever, with your soulmate. It's very beautiful. Trust me. We do want to get there. So, of course, your twin flame is only meant to meet up with you at some point in life to awaken you, to start connecting you back to your own soul, because you came back to your soul. That is who your twin flame is. A twin flame doesn't always have to mean that it's somebody you're going to be romantic with. It could be a friend, it could be a family member, but either way, it is your other half of your soul. And when you meet down here in the 3D, it starts an awakening within you, both people. So when you're down here and you're experiencing life, and experiencing life means basically you're gathering awareness, because remember, you're just born. So now as you're going through these experiences, even though each lifetime you don't remember the past lifetimes, it does become a part of you. Like all of these experiences over these lifetimes does make you into who you are, like your personality. For example, every time you're born back, you're born into the same zodiac sign, because it has a lot to do with just who you are as a soul. Okay, so as you're down here in the 3D, which will be turning into the 5D, some of us are already in the 5D. But when you're down here in the 3D, the first time you energetically align with another soul, a counterpart, they become your soulmate. And every lifetime, it is your goal also to meet up with them and share life with them. You don't always find each other in every lifetime, but the majority of the lifetimes you will. I promise you, this isn't your first lifetime. So of course, when we're down here, we have free will, which we make a plan for ourselves, but sometimes we can't plan what life handed us and the hardships we went through and the pain that we weren't able to overcome. And sometimes people lose. Sometimes people don't get that opportunity to come back. Although, if you lose your soul to the devil because you've taken someone's life maliciously or had a hand in it, or you're a lost soul because you've molested someone under 18, Source, he can overchange it. Up until now, he never has. There's never been a reason for him to turn it over, but I have asked him, and he does have the ability to give someone back their soul before the devil takes it. Maybe if they've changed, or if they really did become a different or better person, and prayed for forgiveness, then God would forgive them. But up until this point, he hasn't. So sometimes people come here and they lose their soul, or they become a lost soul. They don't ever get to come back. They don't get to go to heaven, like game over. Everybody else, we keep coming back, and we keep working on becoming a better person to gain the 7 gifts, which we've talked about in a previous video, but I wrote them down, so I'm going to show them to you. Okay, this is not in order at all, but of course we have to learn loyalty, which there's the definition of it. If you learn loyalty, there is the gift that is attached to that. Once we have loyalty within us, within our heart, we're not just saying we're loyal or thinking and judging ourselves as being loyal. Like within our heart, we are loyal and God deems us loyal, then we have the gift of clairsentient that is then given to us. We have to learn self-love. Self-love, there's the definition of it. When we have that within our heart, then the gift is clairaudience. There's the definition of that. All right, there you go, you guys. You got to be kind. I keep telling you, it's one of the things that we have to become. And kindness gives us clairvoyance. So there's that gift. We have to learn how to forgive. We have to learn it. It's like the hardest thing, I know. Source knows that it's hard as well, but we have to have forgiveness within our heart. And for that, you gain telepathy. You have to be optimistic, which means the glass is half full. I have now settled that debate. You are welcome. And with that, you get precognition. You have to have integrity, you guys. Like you have to be a good person. You get claircognizance. I didn't say that right. But there you go. You must have compassion for others. I know it's really easy to get caught up in this world and woe is me, but we have to learn compassion. And with this, you get psychometry. Pretty sure I said that one wrong too. There's the definitions. Okay, so once you get those 7 gifts, those are your keys into heaven. You have to have those keys to get into heaven. Why do we want to go into heaven? And where are we when we're coming back lifetime after lifetime after lifetime? So I've said in a past video as well that when we pass, as long as we haven't done those awful things that condemn us to not go on, as long as you're a good person, you get to reincarnate. You're almost in this holding area. It is beautiful. It is peaceful. You are at peace. You are able to associate with other souls. You help answer prayers. You work. You do good spiritual work. So you still don't get to rest and relax and just vacation and do whatever you want. That's in heaven. So you're still at peace, but you're definitely still working spiritually. So you want to get down here and you want to get these gifts so you can get into heaven. Now, if you don't get all the gifts in one lifetime, that's fine. They still stay with you. They're born into that lifetime with you. Like, for example, my dad, when he's born this year, he'll already be born with 4 gifts. Now, 4 gifts out of the 7 doesn't seem like, a whole lot, but it is, because in this lifetime, I was born with 4 gifts and ended up getting my 7 plus my extra 3 requirements to become divine. So when you're just going through life, you can have guides. I've learned not everybody has guides. I haven't understood 100% why some people have them and some people don't. I don't know if some people choose they don't need them. I'm not sure how that works. But you have guides. Now, once you get all 7 gifts, your guides fall away and you get 5 angels. You get divine protection to actually start guiding you through life. They'll be the same 5 angels like your whole entire life until you go into heaven. Okay, you guys, I tried to make this fast, but I guess this is now 67A and I'll start 67B. See you there.